if you were to go on LinkedIn, which I do, there is a Servant Leadership Group of Wisconsin. I invite you to join for that. But if you go to the global servant leadership realm and join that group, I'm on there often, and the number one question that I ever see in that group are from first timers. They'll show up and they'll say, "Hey, I'm just learning about the servant leadership, Jazz. Where do I get started?" And I will tell you that 7 out of 10 responses are James Hunter the Servant. Best read, best parable story on servant leadership.
Excellence inspires people. Character inspires people. Some of these young kids coming to you nowadays, they can't even spell character, let alone know what it is. But you can teach them. You can teach them what it is. You can teach them about excellence. You can teach them about customer service. You can teach them about relationships. You can teach them about looking people in the eyes, squeezing hard when you shake their hand. I mean, you can teach these young people this stuff. The great leaders are not focused on their rights. They are focused on their responsibilities. Human beings have been entrusted to your care. That's where servant leadership begins. Do you realize people spend half their waking hours in the bowels of your ship? More waking hours with you than with their families. Think about that awesome responsibility. So you can be an awesome manager and a terrible leader. You can be a great leader and not a very good manager. So management is not synonymous with leadership. Leadership is synonymous with influence, the mark you leave. Here's the test of leadership. When people leave you, are they better than when they got there? That's the test. Anyway, I hope today was helpful, and thanks for having me. God bless.
This is actually my 7th year of seeing Hunter.
That's fantastic.
Every year it gets better.
Okay.
Every single year.
I've seen him almost 20 times, and it's never, ever boring. And you always pick up something new because you've developed as a leader a little bit farther, and you just see it differently. You have a different experience, and he's pretty much giving you the same fundamental information, but it's more relevant to you after you've had a year to apply it.
So, what did you think about Hunter today?
That was fantastic. First time I've heard him, so.
Excellent.
It's very inspiring.
What would you take away from that?
Everything.
Okay.
In short.
What surprised you most, maybe, about today?
How broken down I felt. That I thought I was doing a good job, and after hearing, I mean, in a good way though, like I have so much more work to do.
I often tell people who come from our competition that we hire that you'll be invested in these 3 days here. You'll have more invested in you than you have in your entire career of 20 plus years or 10 years or wherever you've been at a previous employer.